This is Stock Talk, a discussion of stocks in the news with the analysts of Zacks.com. Well, this week RadioShack announced that they were hanging up on an unprofitable partnership with T-Mobile and reconnecting instead to a partnership with Verizon Wireless. That news caused a jump in the stock price of RadioShack intraday on Tuesday, July the 26th. So we got our stock strategists, Tracy Reinick and Mike Vodicka, on the case, and they're going to take a closer look now for us at the stock of RadioShack. This is actually a pretty big deal, Tracy.
It is, because Verizon is such a huge carrier. It would give them the three largest carriers, and that's a lot of foot traffic, and it will be a nice revenue boost as well, because T-Mobile wasn't working out quite as good.
Yeah, actually, the last earnings that came out for RadioShack didn't look too sharp, did they?
No. So this news was good. That news was not good. They actually missed by about 8 cents. Sales were not good. Same-store sales were down 7.8%. A lot of their core business saw real sharp declines. Consumer electronics were down 17%. The mobile wireless, which is where the Verizon news is in, is about 50% of their sales. And the wireless is a huge key component, but they really have to get that really ramping up to make up for the loss that they're having in their other segments. So the Verizon news is good, but they're still basically kind of bleeding in their other segments. Yeah,
they've actually been offering a lot of discounts on products and services, which have been sapping profits for them as well of late.
Yeah.
So going forward, does this deal carry the potential to make a better picture for the company? And if so, how much further down the road do you have to wait?
It could if it increases foot traffic. If someone goes in to buy a mobile phone and then decides I'm going to buy that tablet over there or something like that, it could. But there's a lot of competition even in that mobile area. Best Buy is now rolling out the same kind of kiosks that RadioShack is rolling out, because in addition to their regular stores, they have these kiosks in Target that they've been rolling out. And that's been good for them, but there is a lot of competition in that sector now. So Verizon gives them a little bit of leg up on that because it is such a big carrier. But they're really going to have to see if that's going to be enough to push up the rest of their business. It's hard to say.
All right, Mike, the stock price up more than 18% intraday on Tuesday on the heels of this news. What's the momentum picture looking like here?
Yeah, you're right. We did see a big jump on the deal, so that says the street definitely liked what they were hearing. And that short-term blast of momentum came at just the right time for RadioShack. I brought a 2-year chart with me, and as you can see, over the last month, shares have been fairly weak. They've downtrended from $23, and then they just hit a short-term low before the bounce at $12.28. So this was a good deal for them. Moving forward, taking a look at the shorter term chart here, you can see the nice bounce. The question that the investors are asking themselves right now is it time to jump in, or are shares going to trade lower? Today, Wednesday, July 27th, we've seen shares take out the low end of yesterday's range, so that's sort of a bearish signal. On the stochastic, it says shares are still they're not trading oversold. They're undersold right now. So that would be a bullish indicator. So it's sort of a tough call right here.
So I guess my question here is, for you anyway, if this news does help the company overall and the picture does get brighter going forward for RadioShack, which picture gets brighter first, the momentum picture or the fundamental picture? Or is it kind of both at the same time? Or
yeah, I would say that taking a look at the short-term chart, what we're seeing here is this is definitely a momentum event for RadioShack. This has structurally changed their business. The street likes what they're seeing. So the short-term momentum is definitely positive right now.
Okay. We will keep an eye on this one going forward for sure. With Mike and Tracy, I'm Terry Ruffalo.